Hey everyone, it's Christy, aka the Hedge Herbalist. If you haven't been on my channel before, we talk about natural skincare, herbal how-tos, and tarot. That's what we're doing today. We're going to be doing a tarot reading for Pisces placements. So it can be your sun, moon, rising, any placement you feel resonates with you, as long as it's Pisces. And this is going to be for the Pisces season. So sorry that I'm a little late here, but I just had this idea the other night. So what we're going to be doing is a past, present, future spread, and it's going to, like I said, be heavily based around this season, so you may see what the cards have to say a little bit sooner than, the far future. So let's get started. I'm also going to pull 2 oracle cards. I will pull clarifying cards if need be. So first I'm going to pull past. What has been going on in your recent past? Now we're going to do your present. Ooh, flew out. And then we're going to do your immediate future. Okay. So, let's see what we have. Okay. So, I have actually very rarely pulled this card out of this deck. For your recent past, we have reverie. So as you can see, there's a person playing a harp to someone else on this sailboat. And very romantic card, very idealistic way of looking at things, I guess you could say. This person that gets this card typically is very dreamy. Would you know it? Hello, Pisces. They love love. I'm a Pisces too, so let's just say we. We love love. We love the idea of romance and dates and, all the cute stuff. So in your recent past, it looks like this has been important for you. You've been wanting to either have this connection with somebody or you have had this connection with somebody already. This is my cat Brady. Okay, he will definitely knock off the cards. So anyways, basically you have been in this headspace where this is kind of all you're really focusing on. You're just really focusing on relationships or developing this type of relationship with somebody. It could even be platonic. It could even be wanting to have a strong connection with somebody and go out and adventure. You're finding your soul tribe. So it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. But let's see what's going on in your present. We're getting some strong cards today, Pisces. Okay, so present we have the Emperor. So Pisces, we are trying to conquer something right now. In relation to this card, you could almost say we're trying to conquer having this idealistic relationship, this fantasy that we always, develop in our head of the way that we want our romantic life to go. Or if platonic, you could also be wanting to be like a leader, like start a new tribe, like I said earlier, soul tribe, like start a new group of people that is gonna do something to empower the world. It's crazy how I'm getting like those 2 different messages because they're 2 very different messages. But I just think it, since this is a general reading too, sometimes the energies are very scattered. So I feel like it could apply to a couple different situations. But regardless, like we're in this state of like wanting to be successful at something. So let's see what we have for immediate future. Guys, we got crazy strong cards today. The Hanged Man. All right. So, okay, not great. I'm just kidding. Everything is subjective. Like one person can look at a situation and say, this is not a good time. Or another person could look at it and say, you know what, this is not a good time necessarily, but I am learning a lot from this and growing a lot from this. So that's a good way to look at things if things get a little dicey in the immediate future. Honestly, I feel this card isn't, you know, tarot's not fortune telling. That's the thing, okay? Everything, we have free will. We can change our path at any time. Some things I do think are set in stone, but you know, everyone's got a different opinion on that. But anyways, I think that this is more of a warning, not necessarily of this will happen, but I think if we put too much time towards conquering this idea of what we have in our head that we want to be successful at, so whether it be a relationship or starting a new thing with a group of people, like when I talk about that, I kind of feel like it's movement based. Like we want to start this like movement or like new way of looking at things or thinking about things. So that's what I mean with that. Like there's something we're trying to succeed at and we're putting like all of our energy towards it. But you have to be able to balance your energy out to everything in your life. If this is about a relationship for you, you can't just focus on your relationship because other things in your life are going to fall out of balance. It's going to be harder to catch up. It's going to be harder to get back into the momentum of doing other things, and you're going to be just too much in dreamland. Like I said, I'm a Pisces, so I get it. Like Pisces placements, like I feel like no matter what your sun is, your sun sign, your rising, your moon, if you have some sort of Pisces placement, like you have that dreamy quality or that fantasy, I guess you could say, of what you want things to go, how you want things to go. And if you spend too much time in that idea, first of all, we get disappointed because things don't always pan out the way that we wanted them to or thought they would. But also on the flip side of that, if you're spending too much time in this dream world, then again, you aren't paying attention to practical matters, which unfortunately, we can't all just live in Fantasyland all the time. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to function in this society. Not that that is, you know, we're not wrong for the way that we feel and we want to be, but definitely got to be careful with that. So I feel like with this card too, this particular artwork, this female person, they are in the water, trying to keep their head above water, but you don't really see the head. And then these fish, piranhas, whatever they are, they're biting, trying to bite, or looking like they may be biting him. So I don't know why I keep saying him. This person. So basically, I think it's just a funny card to get because, you know, we're Pisces, trying to keep our head above water is kind of it's very symbolic to our life, always trying to keep our head above water into the reality world and not always in the dream world. And also when we're overwhelmed, that's the feeling I get. I don't know about you Pisces, but I just feel like there's a lot underneath the surface right now going on, and we're kind of just paying attention to this like one specific thing. But if we're going to do that, like I said, like everything else in our life is going to kind of fall out of balance, and we just need to make sure we can balance everything. I don't know about you guys, but that resonated with me. Definitely something that I think we always need to be mindful of, because like I said, if I feel like if you have Pisces placements, like you are I don't like the practical world. Like I just want to have my own world, and you know, that's beautiful. It's also dangerous. So just maybe be cautious of what our expectations are and not put too much stock into succeeding the way that we think we're going to succeed or we want to succeed, and more knowing that things are ever changing. So we could potentially harm our success if we put too much into it. You know, we need to make sure we're just giving it the right amount of attention and not all of our attention. So anyways, that was interesting reading. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like that was some strong energy. It's very rare that I don't get any minor arcana. Is it arcana or arcana? I never know. But yeah, usually there's some cups or swords in there, so I thought it was crazy. Anyways, so now I'm going to pull something from the Starseed Oracle. This is a new deck I got. Love it, you guys. If you're into oracles, this is the one. All right. cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Okay, I got this for a client recently. I love it. I'm gonna read a little passage to you guys. And, okay. Okay. Don't let the weight and density of the world squash your tender spirit. Instead, let it call even more of it into your home, into your body, at the center front of your life. It's through the extreme pressure of life's trials that diamonds are cultivated. It's when things are at their darkest that we cultivate proper faith and our light is ignited. It's through the crumbling that we can allow our wounds to be alchemized. Let your pain, sorrow, and losses make you, not break you. Let life alchemize your tragedies into gold. Be open to being cracked open. It's the difficult times that help us grow in leaps and bounds and in ways that we could only dream were possible. But first, they have to crack us open. Sometimes it hurts like hell. It's nature's way. Whether you let it happen or not, it's going to happen. To surrender to the process. It's how the light gets in. There's a little more that goes into it, but basically you get the message. So it is possible, you know. I'm like, hey, it's maybe not possible that we're going into some rough times here. That is possible. I'm gonna be honest. Cards are looking like it may, which is funny because in my post yesterday I was like, I promise Pisces I'll give you extra love. Which, by the way, follow me on Instagram if you're not. Be wishing balms. And then I was like, can't promise the cards will though. Haha. I was just kidding. But maybe not. Anyways, okay. So now we're gonna pull from the Pure Magic Oracle. I love this deck also. This one I've had a little bit longer, or I've been working with a little bit longer than Starseed. So let's see what this oracle has to say for us. Another card I recently got for a client that I love. The message, just wild. Okay, drawing down the moon, divine feminine, source, channel, stillness. And I posted this picture on my Instagram a couple days ago for the Pisces new moon. Wow, that's wild, huh? So yeah, I posted this when I was talking about the new moon, so I just think that's wild. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to find this. It's like one of the last ones. Okay. All right. There is strength in the appearance of stillness, but remember the moon is always moving, so you must not stand idle either. Trust the intuition that illuminates as it shows you what you need to know. Do not second guess nature. Trust and walk your path as the light will lead the way. There's also a spell in here for a ritual. I don't know if a lot of my followers here practice pagan Wiccan ways, or maybe not even, and they just like to do ritual work. I will talk about this one for those that like it. So, pure magic spell. Create a special magical tool in the form of a moon mirror, a small mirror that has been charged by the light of the full moon. So yeah, this is a full moon ritual. You can use this mirror for hex breaking, protection, and scrying. Or on the night of a full moon, take your mirror and place it in such a way that it reflects the light of the moon. Call on the moon goddess to fill your mirror with her sacred light, asking for the highest guidance and teachings to imbue to the surface. When you feel your mirror has absorbed enough lunar rays, anoint a clear quartz crystal with jasmine essential oil and trace the form of the triple goddess on the back of the mirror. Place the mirror in a special pouch made of dark, natural material and keep it in a safe place. Only take your mirror out of the pouch when it's being used for rituals or spell work. So lots of different things you can do. This is probably gonna be backwards, yeah. Well, what I can do is if you're interested in getting, a page of this so you can remember how to do this, either just come back to my video or you can comment below and I'll find a way to get it over to you. That's why I love this deck. It's got magic aspects and also, the astrological aspects and numerology. It's just got everything. So anyways, I think that was a intense reading, but it was good. It was profound. I think it was a message that we probably need to hear in this season, where it's very easy to get wrapped up into dreams. But we gotta keep our head above water, stay vigilant, just in case there are some turbulent times that are coming. But yeah, so thank you so much for stopping by my page. If you want to get to know me, say hi, check out my other content. I have an Instagram page, like I said, Bewitching Balms. I'm on Facebook, Bewitching Balms. That is my natural skincare line. You can check out my website at bewitchingbalms.bigcartel. We'll be moving to Shopify at some point, so that'll be changing to just bewitchingbalms.com. But other than that, you can catch me on TikTok. I'm the Hedge Herbalist there as well. And I will catch you guys on the next video. If this resonated with you, give me a comment below. I would love to say hi. I would love to meet you all. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.